So apparently all the bounties just went up by like a huge amount or something like that.
Incredible physical power and endurance. He's known for his cruel and brutal methods like the gas attack and torture that he conducted on Zou, the
Hold
island
up, what?
of Minx. He
Gassing
is
people?
fiercely
Okay.
loyal to his captain Kaido and was willing to die for him during the raid on Onigashima, where he took on the elite force
Literally
of
a
the
mammoth.
Minx in their Sulong form. For both his power and his brutal nature, Jack has earned a bounty of exactly 1 billion berries, just
1
barely
billion?
making the cut for this exclusive club of pirates. Since he got defeated during the
Why is
battle,
he using a boom mic?
billion berries, just barely making
Hey.
the cut for this exclusive club of pirates. Since he got defeated during the battle for Wano and the Beast Pirates got captured with the situation of their captain unknown right now, Jack's bounty might actually be reduced in the future. Nonetheless, he has proven to us why he is in the 1 billion club. Just above Jack is Vinsmoke Sanji, the first of 4 Straw Hat pirates on this list and the official cook of the crew. Sanji has proven his worth and strength as a member of the new Yonko crew over and over again. He has grown incredibly strong as a fighter, unlocking the abilities of his Vinsmoke DNA over the course of Wano, on top of his fire abilities as
Is that
well.
fan
He can do
animation?
Skywalk and has some of the
That's what it
best
looks like.
observation hockey in the crew. He managed to take down Queen, Kaido's second
Oh
commander,
yeah, it probably
and help
is.
Luffy reach
Since
the status
this
of
is following the
Yonko.
manga, right?
This earned him a bounty of 1 billion and 32 million berries, putting him in the top 20 of the highest.
To be honest, I'll be
bounties in the
surprised
story,
if Luffy's not there.
which
Like,
I think
at least top 2.
is more than justified. Next up is Charlotte Katakuri, first commander of the Big Mom
Sanji is at
Pirates.
least top
Katakuri
20.
has basically been leading the
Fastest.
Yonko crew whenever Big Mom was going on one of her hunger tangents. Like most first commanders, he enjoys
Dude, he looks
incredible respect
badass.
throughout the
What?
pirate world and has
I love like this like punk vibe to him.
incredibly advanced
This is so cool.
observation hockey abilities, so far only shared by the likes of Luffy and Kaido, that allow him to look slightly into the future. He has excellent control over his incredibly powerful Devil Fruit and excellent
Look into the future, huh?
leadership skills. His defeat by Luffy was only due to his sense of honor and his willingness to let Luffy grow and evolve during their fight. And so despite
What a
his
nice
defeat,
guy.
he is a true force to be reckoned with and the second strongest fighter amongst the Big Mom Pirates, thus earning him rightfully a 1,057,000,000 barrel.
What a nice dude,
With
man.
Katakuri in between,
He's very
after
OP.
Sanji, we have 2 more Straw Hat Pirates in a row.
Zoro?
First is Jinbei, former Warlord of the Sea and helmsman of the Straw Hat Pirates. Next to Jack, he is the only other fishman on this list.
I was gonna
Not
say he
only
looks like a
an equal
fishman.
among the likes of Mihawk, Doflamingo, and Boa Hancock, he is also the most powerful user of the legendary art of Fishman Karate. That means he's
Fishman
able
Karate?
to use and manipulate the forces of the ocean and fight underwater like no one else. This would be a great feat by itself already,
What?
but in a world of powerful devil fruit
That's kind of cool. He can control like the ocean or at least the water around it. Luffy can see into the future
or
too.
weak against seawater, he is a truly powerful weapon for his captain. Put in the deepest level of Impel Down and now part of Emperor Luffy's crew, Jinbei has more than earned his impressive
full
bounty
wine?
of 1,100,000,000 berries. And just a little bit ahead of him is another Straw Hat, Luffy's second in command and contender
Zoro?
for the title of the strongest swordsman in the world, Roronoa Zoro. No one doubts that Luffy's right-hand man belongs on this list. If anything, he ranks too
It's
low
sick,
here.
man.
Zoro has really been close to
Does he have,
Luffy's
like-
equal in
How many swords does this dude have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that all of his swords?
Luffy's right-hand man belongs on this list. If anything, he
Oh,
ranks
3?
too low here. Zoro has really been close to Luffy's equal in power throughout the story. Not only has he been acknowledged and trained by the strongest swordsman in the world, Dracul Mihawk, but he also is a yielder of Conqueror's Haki. Zoro has been growing stronger and more terrifying as a fighter throughout the entire story, always willing to sacrifice his life for his honor as a swordsman and the safety of his crew. He's fiercely loyal to Luffy and closely
So
resembles the relationship between Silvers Rayleigh
Actually a
and Gold
badass dude.
Roger. After literally escaping death, cutting Kaido, the strongest creature in the world, and taking down King, Zoro has more than earned his 1,111,000,000
Respectable.
berry bounty. Now, making a bit of a jump of over 200 million berries, we have the 3 remaining Yonko commanders on this list, starting out with Queen the
One Piece
Plague,
manga's crazy.
second commander of the Beast Pirates.
I recently watched the first episode. I liked it.
Everyone else in the higher echelons of the crew, Queen also wields a powerful ancient zone devil fruit that they have modified with cyborg technology. Not only
Cyborg
are they an
technology?
incredibly powerful fighter, but they also have incredible technological and scientific knowledge on the level of Sanji's
Literally
father,
a
Judge
dinosaur
Winslow,
mixed
or
with
Caesar
cyborg.
Clown.
What?
He's known for his love of torture and cruelty. However, he has been portrayed as a more comedic character throughout the Wano Kuni arc.
Is that like
And so
cyborg
maybe his
fruit?
bounty is a little
something
bit
like
high,
that?
but his 1,320,000,000 berries are still sort of reasonable, I think. On rank 15, we have one of the coolest characters of the story with one of the best devil
We're still only
fruits,
known 15.
Marco the
What?
Phoenix, first commander and doctor of the Whitebeard Pirates. Marco has fought against the most powerful people in the One Piece world and always made it out alive and with little to no
Is that
damage.
supposed to be
He fought
Elvis
the
Presley?
admirals at Marine
Is that what it is? He literally looks like him.
first commander and doctor of the
Right?
Whitebeard Pirates. Marco has fought against the most powerful people in the One Piece world
Maybe.
and always made it out alive and with little to no damage. He fought the admirals at Marineford, Blackbeard and his men during the Payback War,
Yeah, that's
and
so
of
cool.
course Big Mom, as well as Kaido's commanders. And I mean, we don't even know who else he might have fought over the course of his career. Marco is not only incredibly smart, but has probably the most useful
Marco.
devil fruit in the entire story. His mythical Phoenix fruit that gives him not only great attacking power and the ability to
Is he
fly,
like
but also gives him the
part water, part fire?
properties of a Logia fruit and strong healing abilities. Just like a phoenix, Marco seems almost impossible to kill and is able to heal large groups of people during battle, as he proved during the battle on Onigashima. If anything,
Okay.
his 1,374,000,000 berry bounty almost seems
Just blue
too
fire?
low, if we're being honest. Especially
Blue
since
fire is
one
stronger,
place
right?
above him sits King, who faced off against Marco together with Queen. Nonetheless, he of course deserves a place on this list as well. He is Kaido's right-hand man, after all, a swordsman who has also eaten a winged ancient devil fruit. This is almost a little bit wasted on King,
He
however,
looks
as
evil.
he has wings of his own.
Super
As
evil.
possibly the last surviving member of the Lunarian race, the former gods who lived on top of the Red Line, King possesses incredible powers, including
Gojo
the
versus
ability
Zoro?
to naturally generate fire. And so, while he just barely lost to Zoro during Wano, it's not really hard to see how this man who stood side by side with Kaido would have gotten his 1,390,000,000 berry bounty. And so with this, the remaining characters in this list are part of one out of 3 groups: former warlords, part of the worst generation, or a Yonko. Starting with place 13 and
Chat,
the
what's a
pirate
Yonko?
Empress Boa Hancock. Hancock not only is the leader of the Kuja Pirates, a
big
tribe
forehead.
of legendary female warriors living on Amazon Lily, but she also is one of the few confirmed people who can use Conqueror's Haki. On top of that, she wields one of the
Wait,
most
Elvis Presley in One Piece and Michael Jackson in Demon Slayer.
powerful devil fruits in the entire story
True.
that is able to turn anyone with strong emotions for her into
What?
stone. An ability so
Bunch of
powerful that Blackbeard wanted to get his hands on it no matter what.
Wait, he's
Hancock
not
has held
affected
herself
at all,
against
dude.
A number of
Hey?
powerful enemies and survived the horrors of slavery at the hands of the Celestial Dragon.
Yonkos are the top pirates in One Piece.
With the warlord system now abolished, her new 1,659,000,000 berry bounty shows just how powerful Luffy's self-declared future wife truly is. Next in line
Okay.
is another former warlord of the sea that
Self-declared?
has just made his comeback into the story. Sir Crocodile, founder and commander of the newly founded Cross Guild organization. Crocodile not only managed to bring an entire country under his
Bro's got a
control
hook
in
for an arm.
Alabasta, but he's also experienced in leading powerful organizations like the Baroque Works together with Nico Robin, and now an even more
Is
powerful
his face stitched together? What? Okay.
and now an even more
He's
powerful
broken.
one together with Dracul Mihawk. To his credit, Crocodile was not afraid to face Whitebeard or Kainu during the Marineford War and apparently has grown a lot stronger. His new bounty of 1,965,000,000 berries seems quite high admittedly, considering that he lost to a Luffy with no haki, but I'm nonetheless quite excited for him to show us why he deserves the 12th highest bounty in the entire story.
Okay.
Now, however, we not only break into the top 10 of the list, but we also make a jump of over 1 billion berries into the 3 billions. Because
Alright, now
places
this is
9,
getting
10, and
serious,
11
eh?
are 3 members of the worst generation, all with exactly 3 billion berries.
Now this is getting
Luffy,
serious.
Trafalgar D. Law, and Eustace Captain Kit. These 3 were already portrayed as rivals and roughly equal.
I feel like
during
at
the Saga
some
over the
point,
Archipelago
Luffy's gonna be like top 5, right?
arc. Now the trio has teamed up to take down 2 of the former emperors, Big Mom and
Honestly, I'm surprised he's not number 1.
Kaido. Kit has an incredibly powerful Magnet Devil Fruit ability, combined with a crazy Bloodlust, a darker version of Luffy really, that was able to stand his ground against the Yonko with his brute force. He even tried attacking Shanks
Damn,
before, where
okay.
he lost an arm and has only been growing stronger ever since. Law, meanwhile, has one of the, if not the most valuable devil fruit there is. The Ope Ope no Mi, that not only has incredible fighting abilities, but
Holy.
that also is capable of granting immortality. Law is incredibly
killed the dragon in
intelligent
one
and
hit.
really shines as a supporting fighter
Damn.
in combination with a brawler like
Law Devil
type
Fruit
like
is broken.
Luffy or
It seems
Kit.
like it.
I personally do find that both of their bounties are a little bit too high. Yes, they took down Big Mom, and I understand that Eiichiro Oda wants to underline the rivalry between all 3 of the captains, but I still think that a bounty slightly below Luffy would have been more reasonable here. After all, Luffy did fight Kaido alone, while these 2 teamed up. Nonetheless, they do belong on this list without any question. Now, Luffy, on the other hand, as the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates and
The man
protagonist
himself.
of the story, has been earning his bounty from
Kaido
day
survived.
one. He has changed the One Piece world like almost no one else. He has taken down the most powerful creature in the world and awakened his legendary sun god Devil Fruit during this fight. A fruit, by the way, feared so much by the world government that they tried to erase its true nature and name from history. Luffy has some of the most powerful abilities in the story and is no longer considered as an underdog, but a serious contender for the Pirate King crown by the entire world at this point. Slightly ahead of Luffy is the other new emperor, the great jester Buggy the Clown. Buggy is a real wildcat in the story in a number of ways. He has failed his way up so much, you can't really help but wonder if he's not some secret genius that is orchestrating things from behind the scenes. However, at least of right now, Buggy is really a nobody who has lied and tricked his way by accident into a position that he doesn't even want to be in, at the mercy of Crocodile and Mihawk as the official leader of the Cross Guild organization. In the end, Buggy's real bounty should probably be either 10 million berries or 10 billion berries. So only time will tell which one it is. For now, at least, Buggy sits at 3,180,000,000.
How is this guy so high when he doesn't even want to be up there? He just lied to a bunch of people.
Commander and strongest member of the Cross Guild organization is only 1 rank above him. The Marine Hunter and strongest swordsman in the world, Dracul Mihawk. Mihawk, without any doubt, is one of the strongest 10 characters in the entire story. He's able to fight with basically anyone and might have been able to become a Yonko himself if Buggy didn't steal the spotlight by accident. Mihawk has had legendary duels with Shanks
Dude,
and
Bug
even
is such a troll.
surpassed him in his swordsman skills. He is sure to have extremely powerful haki, demonstrated by his supreme greatsword Yoru that he turned into a black
That
blade.
is a sick
now, Mihawk,
sword,
just like
man.
Buggy, is a bit of a wild card in his own regard too, and whoever ends up having him as an ally will be a true force to be reckoned with. Rightly so, his new bounty after the abolishment of the Warlord system are a proud 3,590,000,000 berries. Then
I wonder if there's like a stop to, you know, is there like a limit? It's like, okay, after 10 billion, you can't go any higher.
Of 4 million berry bounties is the third current Emperor of the Sea and most likely Luffy's biggest rival for the throne of Pirate
Blackbeard?
King. Marshall D. Teach,
Oh.
aka Blackbeard. Teach on purpose has laid low for years, stayed under the radar, and carefully has been planning his new, very quick rise to power. He has assembled a crew of the most dangerous and powerful pirates in the world, has started hunting devil fruits for his crew, and is the only known person in the story so far who has successfully eaten 2 devil fruits. As one of the biggest threats and most dangerous
Wait, I thought you
people on
can't
the
eat
planet
2. I thought you can only eat 1. Wait, so now he has 2 power.
Right now, Teach rightfully has gained a new bounty of 3,996,000,000.
So technically,
Also, here are a few characters that might be somewhere
Luffy
on
could
this
eat
list
2,
too,
maybe?
but whose bounty we don't know quite yet. Sylvus Rayleigh, Roxy Zebek, Shanks' Admirals, Blackbeard's Admirals, Monkey D. Dragon, and the Golden Lion Shiki. Which now brings us to the top 5 highest known bounties in One Piece,
Top 5?
and your chance to quickly subscribe to the channel if you haven't
Damn.
already, because you're awesome. Just as awesome as the
So you can
number
eat
5
2,
and
huh?
probably most legendary character in the entire series. The captain of the Red Hair
Luffy
Pirates
can't eat
and
2.
last remaining Yonko of the original 4. Red Hair Shanks. Shanks has been a very big mystery for the longest time in the story, and to a certain degree still is. However, we now at least know that he isn't an emperor for nothing. As a former member of the Roger Pirates that has grown up on the Pirate King's ship, he has spent his entire life training and fighting by the side of the strongest people in the world. As far as we know, he
Wouldn't
has
that
the
make
strongest
Blackbeard the strongest, like, person in the story? If he can eat 2?
haki in the entire series with next level abilities that allow him to cancel out other people's haki and a presence that can even stun a marine admiral. He also is a master swordsman, and on top of that, he has also enormous political power.
There's gotta be some kind of debuff as well for it.
To no other pirates. All of that without ever having eaten a devil fruit or even having a single devil fruit user in his crew. Rightfully so, Shanks has a bounty of 4 billion a devil fruit or even political power and connections second to no other pirates. All of that without ever having eaten a devil fruit or even having a single devil fruit user in his crew. Right?
Wait, he didn't even eat the devil fruit and he's that strong?
Rightfully so, Shanks has a bounty of 4,048,900,000 berries, which is probably even too low if we're being honest. Now, the next 3 places are all being held by former rock
It's his
pirates.
haki?
Just a little bit above Shanks and probably due to her longer time as a Yonko.
Imagine what happens when he's gonna eat the devil fruit.
Is Big Mom. Big Mom is a true force of nature. Not only is she practically indestructible, she also wields one of the most terrifying devil fruits that allows soul manipulation. She has a crew of powerful children of hers and is a master in intel gathering and political maneuvering.
She can manipulate
now been
people?
Taken down for decades, she was the strongest woman in the entire One Piece world with a 4,388,000,000 berry bounty. In third place is her former crewmate and later ally, the strongest creature in the world, Kaido. Another true force of nature and gigantic size.
What a giga chat, dude.
With a mythical
Holy.
devil fruit
You couldn't design a character to look more badass than him. Like, goddamn, dude.
Seemingly invincible with a mythical dragon zone devil fruit that made his powers even more ridiculous.
And it turns into a dragon.
Already were. Kaido was feared and respected by everyone. His presence alone was enough to keep any other Yonko or the government from interfering in his affairs in Wano. He was convinced that he could change the world and bring about the return of Joy Boy, which ultimately he did, even if he was a terrible person doing it. His brutal methods and colossal power put him above Big Mom at 4,611,100,000 berries. Which
Damn.
now leaves us with the two highest bounties in the story. Number 2 is Edward Newgate, aka Whitebeard, the former strongest man in the world, with 5,046,000,000 berries. And naturally, the only person above him is of course the first pirate king, Goldie Roger, only because he found the last island and learned the true history. These two pirates were at the pinnacle of an entire era, two absolute legends.
I feel like he knows a lot of secrets that hasn't been told yet.
Pirates in the story so far. Roger with the #1 bounty of
He never had a devil fruit?
564,800,000 berries. And so the real question now is, who will surpass these two? Well, two very likely candidates are Luffy and Shanks. And if you want to know why, well, you should really not miss out on this video right here.
Damn, that was interesting to watch. But I feel like whenever One Piece is going to be coming to an end, like in, what is it, 5 years that it's going to finish or something like that, I feel like, you know, Luffy is probably going to be up there. But then again, he doesn't have to, like, you know. Thank you for watching this video, and also thank you very much to all of my supporters over at Patreon. If you'd like to see these videos earlier, head on to Patreon, and if you want to see more videos, click the videos here for more videos from me.